Hi friends, this story I'm making on one of my subscribers requested and shared his story. I will go in English first and later in Telugu. The title of the video is Ripped Off by a Telugu girl from Andhra Pradesh, graduate of UNT Denton. Okay, so we are to keep her privacy. I changed the names and couple of names in the story, and she's a Telugu girl. Both accused and victim are Telugu. And if you are an American watching this video, or if you are probably an American attorney, please leave your comments how to handle this kind of situation in the future for other landlords. Okay, let me read as it is, and then I will add if anything I need to add. We changed the names to keep her privacy, right? The name, a girl named Varalakshmi, Texas-based consultancy owned by a Desi consultancy guy. Her consultancy friend named Rajat guided her, and she blocked the landlord in all sorts of communication presently. And the girl came from Texas to Seattle, you know, right, Washington State, and rented out. Let me read as it is his story rather than changing wherever my is there, him, like that, right? The girl came from Texas to Seattle and rented out my vacant room, 1B, 1 bath, that is 1 bedroom, 1 bath. And after 3 weeks, she ran away without paying rent, which is $1,000. Okay, I provided airport ride, provided food for 10 days, provided ride to hospital, urgent visits, shared groceries without asking for money immediately, bed sheets, jackets, even toothpaste, coffee, milk, and all spices for cooking. This is generally Americans do not do, because I lived with Americans, right? She cooked, the point is that she came empty hands to Seattle, not even with a toothpaste or a jacket. Jacket in the sense to cover the cold. Okay, and she booked Uber and was about to leave the house, and then I asked her and stopped her to pay the rent for the days she stayed. She's basically student. She cried, saying that I was talking rude. That means the landlord is talking rude, and he has no right to hold her legally. Now she started talking legal stuff. She and her friend on the phone threatened him to call cops. Just because he asked rent, they want to call cops and threatened. Even he was ready to call cops, but he stopped for a moment and thought that she might do some harm if continue the argument. So let her walk out immediately. After using 3 weeks of room, now escaping without paying rent, and no advance notice. You want me to be polite? That's what the other asked the question mark. She said she is a college graduate 2023 and told all sorts of cinema he wrote, but it's a movie stories on her financial situation, making me feel pity from the day one of the arrival. This is what many Indians do, sympathy for sympathy. Her social media accounts tell a different story on how well she is enjoying the life in USA. Even I requested him to share social media profiles, and on Instagram she's doing wonderful. Like, I mean to say wonderful, and lots of followers, visiting daily new places, placing it. That costs money, right? She is not a poor girl, poor woman. So I never bothered to do more research on her profile, my mistakes, lessons learned. That's what the essence of the story. Never trust people just because they are from Telugu states. I've been telling, don't trust Telugu people or Indians in America. I trusted her and never asked for lease, advance, money, or any agreement. This is purely my mistake. Now, that means the landlord reading, right? Now he stand in a position completely ripped off. So he is not writing this for sympathy. That means he wrote like that, I'm not writing this for sympathy, I know I made mistake by trusting that girl. But international language it's called woman. They call girl, if it's less than teenagers they call girl, otherwise they call woman without any contract or documentation. That means he made a mistake, he didn't ask her to sign any lease or document. So I'm alerting everyone to be careful with these types of people. And me and my family are still in shock due to this fraud. As a middle class normal guy, this is very scary to me and my family. But we are now moved on by forgiving her thought we donated that money to a poor woman in a foreign country. So this is the my subscriber story. And if you are a landlord, Indian landlord, how do you handle this situation in this kind of scenario? And if you are an American, how do you handle it? So my little assumption, I'm not an attorney or nor I'm an investigative journalist. Some people are abusing me. They have to challenge the subject, not the person. So it's like a shoplifting, right? This also similarly like a shoplifting, runaway, right? It's basically stealing. Can the landlord complain to DSO of the university? One, can landlord can give a police complaint, and then he doesn't want to go forward. But I'm asking for future people like this. Future, if it happens to others, a police complaint, then she will be put behind bars and file a police criminal case and attached to her SSN, and it will affect her non-immigrant F1 status. College will debar her, and then she will be deported by ICE or whatever, right? Finally, she attend the court. It costs money to her, and out of college, then where does she go? Then if you exit, re-entry is possible, impossible, right? Because port of entry, CBP, they will ask the questions. Is my assumptions are right? That's what my question is. Thank you for watching this video. Probably in Telugu, I will go in my style. Thank you.